Thanks so much, Eric. This has been awesome. The question I had is just like, I've been hearing a lot of different frameworks and like ways of thinking about things in on deck, and a lot of the time it feels like it's a way to kind of like reduce failure or like reduce risk, but not necessarily like things to do that create success. And so I was curious your thoughts, and I was joking in Slack like this is the most Guy Raz thing to ask, but how do you think about luck in terms of all of this? Like when I heard your story about going from, your startup where you were working in music to product hunt, like to me it was like, wow, it's super lucky that you came across like Ryan's amazing, you're amazing, like it just came together and worked. And product hunt was like a super important, like it was all just like at the right time too. And so yeah, I'm just curious like how you think about luck in stories like that, and then how you think about creating luck for yourself.
Yeah, I think I appreciate the question, and great to have you more broadly, Cameron. Yeah, it was super lucky, and I was lucky to be born and where I was born, and all this privilege that we talk about, right, is tremendous luck. So I think that's something great to appreciate about when you look at other people, and when we look at other people and we're envious, how did they get there? I think we sort of want to have, different people have different perspectives on this, but we sort of want to have a double, mode here, which is like, one, there was a lot of luck involved, which means that it could happen to us too. And then two, but also like, hey, no shit, no, we shouldn't get too hard on ourselves if it doesn't. But then two, often it came with some hard work as well. And so if we want the luck that we see them having, it takes hard work as well, often. And so there's that sort of that double, attention. And so I think in terms of how to create luck, I think it's a combination. Like often it's a shots on goal thing, and it's a you know being prepped for and for the right time, such that when the right time does emerge, you're the one who takes advantage of that luck relative to other people. But yeah, there's that Steve Jobs line around, it's hard to, you can't connect the dots looking forwards, you can only connect them looking backwards. And we all have moments. I shouldn't say we all have. There are some moments in our lives that will be big opportunities and big breaks, and we won't even know at the time that they're big breaks or big opportunities. And most of the time, we'll probably miss them, frankly. Like we won't even know that we missed them. But there will be some times where we, prepped or did some work, and we're just ready to seize it. And so, yeah, there's a lot of patience that needs to come. A lot of patience, self acceptance, while also striving. I think to capture it.
Yeah, if I can hop in for a second here, I think the way that I think about luck is that hard work increases like the surface area on which you can get lucky. And so to some degree, this is like putting yourself out there and just letting the luck come to you. And there's this whole build in public movement that's happening more recently, where if you put things out into the world, it's more likely that the right people can come find it, which maybe is a way that luck is transforming itself today with the networks and social networks that we are creating today. But yeah, I completely agree that sometimes you can not even realize that a big break is slapping you right in the face until years later. And that's definitely true for me, given sort of some of the work that I did the summer before I found On Deck, and then having joined the company. I would say that there was definitely an inflection point that more or less was very, very much luck driven, just given some people I was following on Twitter, and somebody seeing my tweet and retweeting it is just like, looking back, that small moment, there's like a butterfly effect to it. So definitely a portion of it, but I think you can sort of increase your surface area through developing specialized skills or knowledge, to Eric's earlier point.